Caught this beautiful trade today on the Dow Jones. Got the whole trading setup with the view of San Diego, guys. And guess what? I'm going to break down exactly why I took this trade and why this strategy that I've been using is so profitable. One thing that I want you guys to understand before we dive in is the process of trading should be your main focus, not the end result of trading. So there's a lot of things that I teach in my YouTube videos. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely would recommend that you guys subscribe to my channel. Check out my other videos. And if you do want more one-on-one help with your trading and you need like a mentor to help you out, you guys can actually book a call with me in the link in the description, and we'll see if you would be a good fit to work more closely with me. Now, without further ado, let's get in my computer and I want to break down why I took this trade, guys. Welcome to my computer, guys. We are going to break it down. This was a trade that I actually took, but I want to kind of go over what I saw in the markets today so you guys can get some more context. So let's go to US30 on the Owanda time frame, or the Owanda chart. Ignore all my annotations. I have been doing a lot of stuff, a lot of back testing. So ideally what I like to do when I first start trading is I'm looking at the daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, we have this beautiful doji close, which symbolizes that a reversal is going to happen. I want you guys also to note that we are at this previous high right here. And this basically is a double top right here. But what I like to look at as well when I'm trading is market patterns. And I'm going to write this out because this information is so powerful. So let me make this bigger. So market patterns. For all of you that are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Colt. Subscribe to my channel if you have not. I drop videos every single week on trading that will help you guys out. So number one is when you guys see an A or an M, that's actually symbolizing a sell. Number two, when you see a V or a W, it's actually symbolizing a buy. So what I mean by that is we can see these little market structures like this V pattern right here starting to form. And when we're at the bottom of the V, you want to see some type of reversal candle close. And we can see right here, look at this M pattern goes up and down, up, doji right here, and then down. Now I am not trading off of the daily time frame. I'm just getting some context and seeing what type of pattern or what type of trend we're in, or what most likely will happen for the day when I'm looking at the daily time frame. So as I was on the daily time frame, I saw this happen. I was like, okay, we're probably going to see shorts today. Then I go down to the 4-hour time frame. One thing that I want you guys to know is this 4-hour candle opens at 5 a.m. and I'm on the time. I have UTC for New York. So this candle opens at 5 a.m., closes at 9 a.m. So it was super, super bearish. And that was giving me even more context like, hey, we could potentially be seeing a short happen. Because right at the market open, which I'm going to go to, just jump to it. This candle right here, the 9:15, it opens at 9:15, closes at 9:30. Note how this candle right here is a lot bigger than all of these candles right here, right at the market open. These ones are decent size as well, these two right here, but this candle that I just circled is symbolizing the market open. So at the market open, that's when we're going to see a lot of volume being put into the markets. So ideally, what I've been testing lately is trading from 9 a.m. to, or not 9 a.m., from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm giving myself a 1-hour window every single day, and I'm kind of testing this out because the market open is great, but it's very volatile, and it's been playing a lot of tricks, especially on the SP500 lately. So that's where I'm looking to just trade from 10 to 11 a.m., give my 1-hour window. If my trade appears, I'm going to take it. So before I show you the trade that I actually took a second ago, what I am looking for when I am trading is very, very simple. I'm looking for price to break a liquidity or a high. Then I want to see price go and make a higher low. within that higher low, I want to see a fair value gap form. Now to help you guys out, if you go to indicators and you type in Lux Algo, add this one right here, fair value gap Lux Algo. In this indicator, it will pop up and it will actually show you wherever there's a fair value gap on your chart. So you can see these little red boxes. That's a bearish fair value gap. You see the green boxes like this. This is a bullish fair value gap. So it automatically marks up the fair value gaps for you. So ideally what I like to see is price go down, hit a fair value gap, and then move away to break this previous high and make new highs. So that's what I'm looking for. I want to see price make a higher high, higher low. Within that higher low, I want to see a fair value gap. Even with the reversal candle or some candle like that, it's going to give me extra confirmation. Or if the market's in a downtrend, I want to see it make a lower low to break a previous low, then to make a lower high. And within that lower high, what do I want to see? Fair value gap. Then I want to see price continue to go down, reject that fair value gap, and break previous lows. So that's what I'm looking for in my setup. And that's exactly what happened today when I was looking at the markets. So I accidentally deleted all my tools off my chart, but we'll worry about that later. It's not a big deal. So now what I want to go to is ES on the 1 minute time frame and show you guys that trade that I took. So overall, let me zoom in here. I saw that price was what? Making these lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, blah, 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 blah. Kept going lower and lower and lower. So I saw at that point in time, this was a little bit before. So you can see right between my time. So I saw right here, we had this fair value gap form. And I was like, okay, perfect. I think the price is going to come down a little bit more. Look how it went and broke this previous low. Price broke the low, what I want to see, and then I want to see a lower high be formed within the fair value gap. Usually I want to see a fair value gap that's formed in the lower low, the formation of the lower low. So as this was breaking this lower low right here, this previous low, and making a new lower low, it formed this fair value gap. There's gap in indecision in price. So now what I'm expecting price to do is come back into this. If it hits the first part of the rectangle right here, or the second part, I'm going to be a seller. And usually I have my stops right above the previous lower high like we did right here. So that was how I had the trade set up. And usually when I'm going into a trade, I like to go for a 2-to-1. But I kind of missed my entry because my entry was originally right here. My stops were down a little bit lower to give me that 2-to-1. But I ended up getting a little bit different of an entry. So this was my trade setup right here. Fair value gap. I was going to short right there. Price slowly came up. Look at right when it hits that fair value gap, I should have sold. I was a little late to the party though. Okay. And it came in a couple more times. And then it was like right here where I was like, all right, here's our reversal candle. It's rejecting the fair value gap. The candles aren't closing above it, which if you see candles, bullish candles closing outside of the fair value gap, it's not a valid fair value gap. You need to move away and find a new one. So I saw this short opportunity right here, took it. And what I've been doing with my students too is I'll get my fibs and I'll measure my entry to my take profit. And then I'll mark up the 50% level right here, and I'll delete this, the fibs, so when price does go from here to here, I'm taking off 50% of my position or a portion, and then I'm trailing my stop loss to my entry, and then I'm letting the rest of the trade ride out. So that's exactly what how my trade was set up today. Played out, came back into it one more time, that fair value gap, then started to push away. There's our halfway point that was met. So once that was met, trailed my stop loss to my entry. And then you can see price kind of did actually form. If we go and move this in, we can see that we did form another fair value gap right in here. So ideally, if you were trading and you were in this trade, you could have added another position when it came into this fair value gap right there. I really don't trade like that. So this is how the trade was set up still. And we had another fair value gap right in here. And then eventually TP was hit. So this trade was nice because the duration of this trade was actually about 23 minutes. So it was nice, but when I go into a trade too, I'll show you guys. Usually when I'm in a trade, what I'm doing is I'm going to this alert button and I'm setting alerts. So my stop loss is 40,033. My TP is 39,912. So I usually start with the take profit. I feel like it's just better luck. And then I'll go and put a note like TP hit. So now I have an alert right there. Then I'll go and get an alert as well for my stop loss. Then I'll put something like stop loss hit. Boom. So I can adjust this as well. So as my trade goes to my entry, we trail my stops, my entry. I'm going to trail this alert as well. So if it does go back up and hit my stop loss, I can just get alerted and be like, okay, cool, let me go check MT4 if you're trading forex. But with futures like I trade, it's directly linked. Like I trade directly off TradingView, which is a game changer. I hated having to go and mark up my analysis on TradingView, and then I had to go on my phone, and then there were price differences because you're trading with a wand on here and it doesn't have Hugo's Way or whatever broker you're using. It was just BS. So now that I'm trading, it's still pretty much forex. I don't really resemble what I trade as forex or futures. It's more so indices. Like I'm trading indexes. I'm just using a platform, Trade-Evade, which is a futures platform, you can call it. So overall, I'm trading off, I'm using Trade-Evade as like my broker, but my trading platform is TradingView. So it's not like I switched from forex to futures. It's like it's literally the same exact thing, just a different platform, and I'm using it on TradingView. So this is the trade that I took. I hope that you guys got some value. If you guys want to book a call, click the link in the description. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys have a good day. Not a lot of people made it to the end of the video, but you did. Make sure you share this video with a friend. Also, comment below. I want to know who you guys are and how I can help you guys out with your trading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping weekly videos every single week on trading to help you guys out. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.